Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing, you guys. In this video, we have a 2001 Chevrolet Corvette I'm not sure exactly what this, plexiglass, polycarbonate, I'm not sure, but it is oxidized heavily, you guys. You cannot see through it from inside the car, and outside the car, it just looks cloudy and terrible. And we're gonna try to put some life back into it. As you can see, maybe right here, I did a little test spot, and I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. So let's do it. All right, you guys, so here's the car. I wanted to make a full detailing video on this car, but just didn't have a chance to do it. It's not done yet. I'm getting ready to put the wax on it here in just a little bit. It looks pretty good. I mean, it was pretty bad shape. This was bought at an auction. The wheels are pretty hammered. I did the best that I could with the wheels for what I was working with, the interior and everything also. But as you guys see, with tons of gloss here. But how bad is this roof? Because normally that's the roof that goes right up there, obviously. How bad would that look if I just left that cloudy? It looked terrible. So I messaged him. He said, do what you want with it. Test some stuff on it. See if you can make it better. If not, I'm going to pay to have it wrapped. I said, okay, cool. So this is what we're working with. I put a light underneath here so you guys can see how cloudy it is. It is extremely oxidized. I've watched a few videos on YouTube. One guy used wet sanded. I've watched other videos, and I'm thinking oxidation in this would be no different than oxidation on your headlights or even on paint. We should be able to use just regular paint correction products, not Cherry Pepsi, but like Papa Cut heavy duty compound with a heavy cutting pad, and we should be able to bring this thing back to life, and you won't have to pay to go get it wrapped. But as you can see here, it's very cloudy. I'm gonna try to lift this up. Obviously, I don't want to drop it, but as you can see through it, but barely. I mean, it's so cloudy and oxidized. So we put a 50-50 on here. We're gonna get to work on this, and we'll see if we can't make this look as good as possible. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get to it. So we will be using Phoenix EOD's Papa Cut. That's what we're gonna use. And I'm gonna do small sections at a time. After every single section's done, I'm gonna go over to my Lake Country pad washer. I'm gonna clean the pad good to get all the oxidation out of the pad, because the pad's gonna pick up all this oxidation, and then just keep going. I'm using a brand new Buff and Shine 4-inch pad, so this could dust. Brand new pads can dust. But I wanted to use something that's gonna cut heavy. So we're just gonna get going here. Like I said, I'm not worried about messing it up, because he said just have at it. If something goes wrong, he's just gonna go and have it wrapped. So I love situations like this right here. So we got 4 drops on here, pretty good sized drops, using a 4-inch pad. Using my Grio's Garage G8. We're just gonna go to work. Like I said, I'm gonna do small sections. I'm gonna break this into 4s is what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's take it up to about a 5. I can actually see the oxidation inside the polish. That's why it looks so funny. Hopefully the camera picks that up from the tripod. I can already see my light underneath this way, way better. Sorry guys, the key here is to not get it too hot though, to not actually warp it or change the shape of the roof. We're gonna do a quick last pass here. We're not gonna go really slow this time. We don't want to distort this. Oh, I did not grab me a towel. Let me go grab a towel. Yeah, we do not want to distort this roof, obviously. It would look terrible, so heat is a main concern for me. We're gonna go ahead and wipe off this, wow, this Papa Cut. He's gonna lose his mind because he thought there was no way we could do anything with this. Wow, that looks amazing. And I knew it would be, but over here I couldn't see through. I can actually see through now with this light being on. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Yeah, you guys can definitely tell. Is it gonna be perfect? No, but who's gonna know? It's on top of the car. But look, here's where we started. This is what we got now. Now we're gonna refine this by using the Fabulous finishing polish. But wow, what a difference. Just from a few seconds of work. This thing's gonna look, it's gonna look amazing. But look at my pad. Here's all that oxidation. It's all on my pad. That's why it's yellow. So I'm gonna go clean the pad and be right back. All right, we're gonna go back at it. Let me show you my pad now. Brand new looking again. All I use is DIY Details Rinseless Wash in my Lake Country pad washer that I got from a subscriber. I had a subscriber send it to me. I believe it was Luke Tuttle. Luke Tuttle, I'm sure you're watching this video. Please comment if I'm pretty sure you're the one that sent it to me. It was over a year ago and I have a terrible memory. But I want to tell you how much I appreciate it because I use that thing every time that I'm doing a paint correction now. It saves so much time and the hassle of cleaning pads at the end of the day. I don't have any pads to clean at the end of the day. All I can do is let them dry. So it's awesome. All right, let's go back at it. Start back on a low speed again because I got pretty much a brand new pad. I don't want sling. Now that you guys are closer, hopefully you'll see the yellow in the foam, or in the polish. As I go, it'll get worse. Could I do bigger section? Yeah, I could. But I'm not in a hurry. And I want to make this look as good as possible. I'm going to have to use my 3-inch polisher up against the edge. And I'm not using any pressure, you guys. I'm just guiding the machine. This last pass I'm going to do rather quickly. Once again, we're going to go back over it. And there we are again. All that oxidation's in my pad. So that'll give you guys a good representation. That's actually what your pad looks like when you got clear coat in it. You just can't tell because it's clear. And that's why it's important to clean your pads all the time. You can even see the oxidation in my towel too. That's it. All right, when I'm done with this section here, I'll bring you guys back. We'll use the Fabulous finishing polish and we'll see what the 50-50 looks like. All right, you guys, so let me show you where we're at. It is not perfect and it's not going to be. If I wet sand it, it could be, maybe, but it's really not that big of a deal because you can see a lot of issues in it. But from a distance though, and it's gonna be on top of the car, it's gonna look fantastic. As you can see where we started, right here to here. Now let me turn this light off so I can really show you guys the difference. And we'll do a 50, like I said, we'll pull the tape off and really look at it here in a little bit, but that's a massive difference. Yes, there is a lot of water spots. I think that's what those are. I'm honestly not 100% sure, but it's not a big deal. So we're gonna move on to the Fabulous finishing polish just to kind of refine it, hopefully. And it may not do anything at all, but we're gonna see what it'll do and go from there. So now I'm using a yellow Rupes. I think this is the fine pad. The white's the ultra fine. And I'm using the Fabulous finishing polish by Phoenix EOD. And this may dust too because this is a brand new pad. I'm gonna do the exact same passes that I did before. Okay. We're gonna go to speed 4. You don't need a lot of speed for a finishing polish. So as you can see, it's really not pulling off any oxidation. We've already done all that with the Papa Cut. Let's just see. Oh yeah, it definitely is. That did make a difference. Quite a bit, actually. I'll show you guys. Let me turn this light back on. So basically, just like on paint, when you use a compound, you can cause haziness, you can cause micro-marring imperfections. That's why you always want to follow it up with a finishing polish of some sort. So this is where we were, right? You can see where I didn't go. Right there's that line. See that? It's cloudy. So we are refining the surface just a very small amount from the compounding, but it's definitely necessary. Let me go ahead and finish this top, you guys, and then we'll take the tape off and show you guys the 50-50. All right, you guys, so check it out. There's our 50-50. Is it perfect? Absolutely not, but man, it's gonna look really good on top of the car. I'm wondering if wet sanding would have removed all of that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not doing it now anyways. Let's go from there to there. Let's go ahead and turn this light on again. Oh, hang on a minute. So from there to there. Okay, now, without dropping it, hopefully. So this side to that side. What a difference. How cloudy it is. Let me turn this light off really quick. If I can, hang on. Cloudy to pretty much clear. Wow. That looks awesome. All right, guys, so I just finished up the car. Let me show you, it's not perfect, but now we actually have a good reflection on the top, but you can still see a lot of problems in it. Wet sanding it would probably have taken care of that, I'm not sure, but this was just to see what would happen. He may still wrap it anyways, but I think it looks so much better than it did. And you can still see like the water spots. I don't know if the camera picks that up or not. But before, and if I have a video on here, I don't think I do, but if I have one, I'll show you the before. I might be able to take it off my phone, I'm not sure. But it looks way better. Just the overall appearance of the car looks way better just by having the gloss on top now instead of that nasty flat look that it had before. This detail turned out really good. That's the only video I really made on this detail though, you guys. Just didn't have time to get the camera going on this one. All right, you guys, so the top is done. It looks really good. It's about 75% better. At least the oxidation is gone. That's the main thing. We have some clarity now. We can see through it from inside the car. All around, I'm really happy with it. Could I have gone deeper? Could I have wet sanded it to make it even look better, to maybe remove some of these water spots and stuff? Absolutely, I could have. For one, I didn't have time to do that. And two, this is more of just a bonus thing. And he was planning on getting it wrapped anyways. He just said, see what you can do with it. It's not a big deal if you can't do anything with it. I'm just gonna get it wrapped. So I figured we'd compound and polish it. And man, it makes the car look so much better from the outside looking at it. You don't see the dull roof on it now. It looks really, really good. So these two products here, the Papa Cut Diminishing Compound and the Fabulous Finishing Polish from Phoenix EOD, worked fantastic. They did a great job. If you do this to your own just make sure when you're removing that oxidation with a pad that you clean the pad every time you get done with it, because as you guys saw in the video, there's a lot of oxidation buildup in the pads on both of them, but the finishing pad not as much because the compounding pad took the majority of it off, but the finishing pad does get some stuff in it also, so you got to clean that after every pass also. And if you do that, you're going to get good results. Take your time. Don't speed through it. If you want to wet sand it, you're probably going to get better results, because I did see videos of people doing that. I just didn't have time to do that, you guys. That's why I didn't do it, the wet sanding. But I think he's going to be very happy with this. I really know he will. I sent him a picture of the 50/50 and he was like, holy, you know what I'm saying? So I think he'd be okay with it, and I think it turned out pretty good. So you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section. If you've done this, let me know what your trick is on something like this on this roof, if you've done one of these. I'll be curious, and now from now on, when I go around any of these, I think this is a C5. I'm not a big Corvette guy, but I believe it's a C5. Anytime I see a C5 now, I'm gonna look at the tops and I wanna see what the top looks like, because I'll be very, very curious from here on out, you guys. I'll put links to these in the description of the video where you can find them. These are on my website, you guys, for sale. They are in stock. So go there, check it out, and if some you're interested in, pick some up. It's great for paint. It's great for this. They work great on headlights and taillights also, you guys. Just all around two very good products. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and checking it out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the Fab family. We'd love to have you, and we'll see you in the next video.